Ever feel like you're just drowning in information? Trying to keep track of important updates from, all over the place.
It's a constant challenge, definitely.
Well, welcome to the deep dive. We do the sifting for you, cutting through that noise to bring you the essential stuff from our sources.
And today we're looking at something specific from Virginia Panel Corporation, VPC. They've put out an announcement about integrating their My VPC and VPC ATTA systems.
Right. So the mission for you, our listener, is pretty clear.
Yeah.
Let's understand the key changes here and what the potential benefits might be if you need quick access to VPC's product info and resources.
Makes sense.
Okay, so what's the absolute core of this integration? What's the main thing changing?
The big headline is a unified login. So instead of needing separate logins for My VPC and VPC ATTA, you'll just have one. Simple as that.
Ah.
They're doing this in collaboration with a company called Instant Knowledge, or IKC. Apparently, they specialize in building these kinds of unified platforms.
One less password. I think everyone can get behind that. So beyond the login, what's the real advantage of bringing these together with IKC's help?
Well, the goal seems to be creating a single central hub. They want to use IKC's tech to pull together all their product data, partner resources, even solution management.
All in one place.
Exactly. One platform to rule them all, so to speak. It's really about streamlining access to everything VPC.
Now, the announcement mentioned VPC ATTA builders. What does that actually do?
Yeah, so VPC ATTA has specific features or tools, let's call them builders, designed to support their CSS interconnect solution.
CSS interconnect.
Right. Think of those as the crucial physical links, the interfaces connecting different test instruments like PXI, PXIe, PCIe, LXI types. VPC ATTA provides specific support for configuring and managing those connections.
Got it. They're adding a hierarchical product family tree.
Yes. And that could be a really significant improvement. It's basically a new way of organizing everything within VPC ATTA.
How so?
This integration means you get seamless access to all the VPC products, but now they're grouped logically, by categories and families in this sort of tree structure.
Okay, like folders and subfolders.
Kind of, yeah. It should make finding a specific product much faster, less digging around in huge lists, which, let's be honest, can be frustrating with complex catalogs.
Definitely cuts down on the digital scavenger hunt time. Good news, they also talk about a list maker application. What's that for?
The list maker lets you create, lists of products and solutions. The idea is to make it easier to collaborate maybe with customers or partners on specific project requirements.
And how does that help collaboration?
The key thing is these lists link directly to My Quote, which is VPC's sales site. So you can go from identifying the parts you need in a list straight to getting a quote pretty seamlessly.
Ah, I see. So connecting the dots from discovery to actually getting a price.
Yeah.
Makes sense. What else is new in VPC ATTA?
There's also an update supporting marketing landing pages.
Landing pages? For what?
For VPC to post content about their products, solutions, company news, that sort of thing. They'll have templates and widgets.
Widgets like?
Like those product trees we just talked about, carousels for images, embedded YouTube videos, ways to make the information more dynamic and visually engaging, not just static text.
And the last point mentioned was API access.
Yes, and that's pretty important for the more technical users out there. The announcement says there will be complete user access to all APIs.
Remind us quickly what APIs are.
Application programming interfaces. Think of them as standardized ways for different software programs to talk to each other and exchange data.
Okay, so opening that up means?
Means users could potentially build their own custom integrations, pull VPC data into their own internal systems, automate workflows. It opens up a lot of possibilities for developers or power users.
Interesting. So if we pull back and look at the whole announcement, what's the big picture here? What's the main goal VPC seems to be aiming for?
I think it really boils down to creating a more unified, streamlined, and efficient experience overall. For their internal teams, sure, but also very much for their external partners and customers. Easier access to info, better tools, smoother collaboration.
Okay, so let's just quickly recap the key points for you, the listener. VPC is bringing My VPC and VPC ATTA together under one login, working with Instant Knowledge.
Right. This gives you a central platform. It offers better product organization with that new family tree structure.
Easier collaboration with the list maker tool, linking to quotes.
Enhanced marketing pages for better content delivery, and crucially, full API access for custom integrations.
It definitely sounds like a move towards greater integration and efficiency.